Hi, excuse me, where are the interviews being held?
Just have a seat over here. She'll be with you in a moment.
Thank you.
Waiting. Seems like that's all I've been doing for the past few months. Waiting for a new life, new direction, and what better a place in a new town. That's why I made the decision to move out of the city and search for a job as a journalist. I've been turned down so many times, but I feel like this is the one.
Hi, Jenna. May I call you Jenna?
Of course.
Have a seat. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Jenna, I'm going to be blunt with you.
All right.
We've lost 50 subscriptions in the last 3 weeks. Our head journalist has quit, and we're having some trouble. I've checked your references, I've looked over your application, and I like what I see. So the job's yours if you want it.
Oh my goodness, are you serious?
I'm
Thank
serious.
you so much.
I'm serious. Now, there's one thing that I asked you to do before we make it official.
Anything.
Okay, I'd like for you to run a huge story, a big story about our town.
Okay.
That's going to just blow the readers away, knock their socks off. Can you do that?
Yeah, of course.
Can you do it within 3 weeks?
Yes. Okay.
Well, if you can do that and we like what we see, then the job's yours.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you
welcome.
so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming in. If you'll stop by the front desk, we'll get your passwords to the computers and you can get busy.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Finally a foot in the door, but how am I supposed to write a story on a town I just moved to?
Whoa.
Excuse me?
Don't you go up there.
I'm sorry.
Anyone that goes up there never comes back down.
What do you mean?
Salesmen, neighbors, even Girl Scouts. No one leaves that house. I've only seen one car come in and out of there.
This guy seemed pretty mysterious, and I knew he wouldn't be on the internet, so I decided to go old school and hit the street.
Oh, you mean Mr. Silver. Well, that's not his real name. It's just what everybody calls him. I hear that he's the head of the mafia, and he has to keep his identity secret. He runs it out of his basement.
I hear he's a special doctor that keeps crazy people locked up in his basement.
Hey man, I hear that he uses the eyeballs of his victims to play ping pong.
I hear that he uses his victims' veins for spaghetti and that he uses their blood for the sauce.
This isn't enough. I need to find evidence myself. I need to meet him, at least know his name. But now, I need sleep. I guess this is as good of a time as any.
Hello, Jenna. Please, come into the dining room.
So, thank you for inviting me to dinner. I didn't realize that you knew who I was.
My darling, I know who everyone is in this town.
So I'm sure that by now you know that I'm with the editorial newspaper. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions?
In a bit. But first, Jenna, I want to ask about you.
About me?
You, Jenna. I know everything about everyone. But you, Jenna, where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Chicago.
Ah, Chicago. What's a city girl coming to a place like this for?
Well, I've always dreamed of being a journalist, and I thought what better place to start my career than a small town.
Smart girl. I myself moved here several years ago for business.
What kind of business, if you don't mind my asking?
Ah, yes, Sylvia. Dinner is served.
I hear that he uses victims' veins for spaghetti, and that he uses their blood for the sauce.
So, you have a lovely home. Does anyone else live here with you?
Well, yes, occasionally. Sometimes people come, but then they go. I just think it seems like that they don't stand for long. I mean, they can't stand the large house for very long.
Does any of your family live around here?
Yes, or at least they used to.
Well, where are they now?
That's unimportant. Jenna, if you're done eating, would you like to retire to the basement with me?
Of course.
I have a feeling that a woman like you would like my unique collection.
Oh.
Coffee?
Thank you.
We rode on horses made of silk. He wore black and
By the way, Jenna, have I ever told you what my real name is?
Shot me down. Bang, bang, I hit the ground. Bang, bang, that awful sound. Bang, bang, my baby shot me